So, I've seen the obviously Tears of the Kingdom trailer. Like, I saw it when it aired, and I was just my mind was absolutely blown because finally we have a name for it, and I think I understand why they didn't want to reveal the title this late. Because I have some theories about what the title could mean. So we'll just go through the trailer. I'll stop it a lot of times so I can like just vent my thoughts so like you can understand what I'm thinking. So let's go. Okay, this thing. I got no clue what this is. I'm gonna be real with you. No kind of idea. No shred of an idea. I have no clue what this thing is or who this is, because we'll see later that it is a person. Okay. Don't know what any of this means. They got a lot of. I mean, it could be a Sheikah monk, but they look like too. They look to have too much body to be a Sheikah monk. They have an interesting like hat, like mask thingy. Okay, this here, this obviously seems to be like some sort of ancient battle. I think it's depicting the calamity from 10,000 years before the original Breath of the Wild. Obviously, you see a lot of moblins and bokoblins. Yeah, I don't see any Lizalfos here. On the left side, you see like a bunch of Hylian, what I'd assume to be Hylian soldiers or some sort of soldiers with like a sword and a shield. You can see one on this side. You can see one of the soldiers on the right side, and he looks to be dead because I don't know. He's just laying down, doesn't have his weapons on him. I don't know. He just looks dead here. So I'm assuming they killed him, and the aura surrounding all of these monsters, I'm just gonna assume that's symbolizing Ganon's influence on them. Yeah, here we go. This thing. We'll just let it play for a bit because there's something at the top. Yes, wait. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay, close enough. So you can see that there's seven little swirls around this figure. Uh, I don't know what those swirls could mean. It could be symbolizing like things you have to collect. Um, I don't know. Like, I don't have any idea what this could be. Maybe yeah, it could be something you have to collect to maybe fix the Master Sword. But we will get to the Master Sword. Unlike the next shot, I have a big theory about the Master Sword that could be right. I don't know. So here we have seven swirls and this figure. I don't know who this figure could be. When I initially saw this, I thought it'd be Impa, but obviously it's not because Breath of the Wild Impa exists. Also, this figure looks a lot taller and like I don't know, a lot less old. Maybe that's just because of the mask or what seems to be a mask that they're wearing. Uh, there's nothing like that they're wearing that could give away like what kind of like race they are. I mean, they seem to be sitting or standing, whatever, on some sort of. It looks to be. I don't think it's Sheikah, but it looks to be like one of the flying islands. So it could be that. This actually could be a member of the race of like the Sky Islands, which is what I'm assuming. Like where like we saw that one enemy before in one of the earlier trailers. So yeah, it could be one of them. Maybe it's like their supreme sage or like all powerful character or something. So yeah, that's just what I'm assuming. Now this shot right here, this is the money shot. This this figure right here that's floating, like this character, it has to be Ganondorf or the body we saw in the very first trailer. It has to be because I know what you're thinking. I know what your pea brain mind is thinking. Oh, that's Zelda. No, it's not. You'll see Zelda in the next shot, or what I assume to be Zelda. This is definitely Ganon, and like you can see to the right of it, there seems to be like there seems to be a figure wearing a dress of some sort. You can't really see much of it. I'm 100% sure that was intentional. I think that's Demise. And I know that's a super bold claim. It's probably wrong, but hear me out, okay? The Master Sword is broken, or at least it's been eaten away a lot by the Malice. I'm assuming this is stronger Malice than Ganon's, because like even though we saw that Ganon's Malice started to damage the Master Sword, it took 100 years to heal that. And even then, I don't think it was fully healed. Now that we have a stronger Malice, a stronger evil power, and it probably also did the same to Link's hand. I think that's why he has a new hand. I think it was just eaten away at by the Malice. So like the people said, this game is going to be a lot darker. So I think that's Demise, because in Skyward Sword, Demise was sealed in the Master Sword, okay? Now listen, Master Sword was eaten away and it's broken, okay? Because it's broken, that should mean that the seal that was placed on Demise is broken. So now he should be able to escape the Master Sword. Just think about that. We could have Demise in this game. Granted, it is extremely unlikely, and I'm probably wrong, but just you gotta think about it. Okay? Now, this is Zelda. I'm guaranteeing this has to be Zelda, cuz it can't be the other figure we just saw. Can't no. This has to be Zelda. I think this has to be Zelda. I'm not so much of a no life that I'm gonna translate the writing on the wall. I'm pretty sure some people will, and they'll be like, "Oh, that means it's Zonai." No one cares. I think this is Zelda. And see the hand? That hand right there? Now if we go back, it's this guy's hand. So I'm pretty sure this is Zelda. She's doing something with that guy, and up there, I think it's like two of those little swirly things that this character was collecting, or that you might need to collect. So yeah, let's watch the rest of the trailer. Here, it's literally just Link opening a door. I can see like a lot of dragon themes in this game, so I think we might have something like the dragons might have some involvement. I don't know. It could also be depicting the Zonai, which I know I just clowned on the Zonai, but it's possible because they had they had a lot of influence, or like some influence in the previous game. So I'm thinking this could be relating to them. See, that's the shield from the first game. I know I paused it at like a really bad time, but like that was the shield from one of the earlier trailers that we didn't know what that eye meant. We see Link running. Now, those little green things on his belt, those will be extremely important later on. I'll definitely talk about that later after the trailer ends, but yeah, keep that in mind. That's going to be very important. So we see Link drop from the battle bus. Of course, this it's kind of like his, I'm just going to call it super stasis because I have no other name for it, because it stops all of time like a certain stand from a certain anime, and it just lets whatever Link is interacting with move. This is Link's other outfit. Obviously, he's climbing something. Shouldn't have much what's the word for it? Oh my gosh. Shouldn't have much importance. That's the word. Yes, English, first language. I've heard so many people say there's two Links. Wait. Am I just Wait a minute. No, I'm smart. That's Link's mechanical hand. Yes. There are not two Links. I guarantee you there are not two Links. There is a single Link. Or at least that's what I'm thinking. Because there can't be two Links. Like, at least from my point of view, I don't think there's going to be two Links. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think so. It'd be really cool, though. Maybe that figure from the very beginning is the second Link. But yeah, I think that this Link here is Link once he gets access to the sky. No. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe there are two links, and I'm just stupid. But I don't know. We'll keep watching the trailer. I don't think there's two links though, because that link also has a property here. This is important because one, links on a stone bird, and that's really important. Two, it looks to be the same map. Three, over there, like right in front of the bird's right wing, there seems to be some sort of like fancy carving on the ground. I don't know what that could be. Now, I know you're gonna start to focus on the swirling logo, but look at the bottom of your screen and a little bit to the left. There's this little green swirly thing. I'll zoom in on screen. Like I'll put like a screenshot of it. I don't know what this is. It could be obviously I don't know what it is, but I think it could be some sort of shrine, like or like how you gain hearts and stamina and that sort of thing. But I think like not just that. I think it could also be like Passage to the Sky Islands, kind of like the thing in the Skyward Sword where you could just like go to like one of the birds and it's like save your game. Go back to the sky. I think it could be that. I don't know. But that's like my main thing. Okay. Title drop, yeah. Then we'll just pause it there. I don't care. The figure to the right is definitely Zelda. The figure to the left is the person we saw before. I know for a fact, guaranteed, they put the logo in this specific position to hide the face of the figure to the left. Granted, we already saw like the mask to the figure to the left, like blah blah blah. I think I think intentionally we don't see that figure's face because it could give it away. I don't know, but I don't have any idea of who that could be. Like I don't know. There's just if I, like I'm just gonna blindfold throw a dart Hylia, bro. I don't know. I don't work at Nintendo. Neither does my uncle. So yeah, that's the first part of it. Now the title is called Tears of the Kingdom. Now we're going to move into the tears part of it. Okay, this is the tier I was talking about before. I think this is important. Like this was the tier I was talking about before. Like and with Link's little like the little green things on his belt, I think they are related to this tier. I think it's like the same kind of substance or like I wouldn't say material, but like it's the same thing. I think this power is like infused with it's like important with the hand before from like the very first trailer. You saw that hand, swirling hand that was keeping Ganon intact. I think that hand, the tier I'm showing on screen right now, and Link's little thing, I think they're all related. It forms like this triangle. It's like the same thing. But that thing, I don't know what it is. I think it like I don't know. I think it could be linked to the Zonai. Again, I was clowning on them before, but I think it could be related to the Zonai. But again, I don't know. It's a possibility. Do I think it's gonna happen? Maybe. Like what else? Like this, I feel like this tier is like, or like this substance is extremely important to the plot because we see it a lot. We saw it in the shrine, in the hand, like I think it was like what was keeping that one boss together that was shown in the E3 2021 trailer. Like it was all it's all the same thing. It's all related somehow. And I don't know how, but I know that they're all like they have to be related. They look so similar that they have to be similar. Related, I guess. Yeah. English, first language. Another common theory for the title is that it's not Tears of the Kingdom, it's Tears of the Kingdom. And I feel like it was Tears of the Kingdom. I feel like they'd change it to Tears in the Kingdom, which I feel like would make a lot more sense. But I feel like if it was Tears in the of the Kingdom, it would have to do with like tears in reality, time travel, all that fun stuff, which is possible going back to the two links theory, which I think is false, but we'll just play around with it and assume that it's true. If there are indeed two links, one of them is from a different timeline. Again, I don't know. This is all speculation and none of this is facts. But if it was Tears of the Kingdom, I feel like it would be like a tear in reality. Again, time travel, and like I think that's what causes Link's super stasis to work. So yeah, again, this title doesn't really reveal much, but I have an additional idea. I'm not going to say theory because that's not the right word. I have an additional idea for why it could be called Tears of the Kingdom, and that has to do with Zelda. And I think all of you know where this is going, but I'll just explain it anyway because, watch time. Okay, so to go along with the map, like, I've seen some janky stuff with Hyrule. One, there's malice at the palace, quite literally. Please don't kill me for that. I'm just seeing it as it is. That's obviously malice coming from underneath Hyrule Castle. I think it's from the dead body, probably Ganondorf or Demise. I don't know. Another thing is, Death Mountain seems to be active again, and it seems to have malice coming out of the top, which is really interesting because it implies that probably there's something there, like something, I don't know, like some malicious entity there that's causing Death Mountain to be corrupted, and the mountains around it look a lot more jagged, or at least that's just my observation. In addition, there's also like this big storm thing, like this big tornado. I wouldn't call it a tornado. It's kind of like, I don't know. It reminds me of Skyward Sword for some reason. I don't know why, but I feel like there was something in Skyward Sword that had that similar look. I don't want to look for it now because I'm tired. I'm recording this at 8:06. Yes, 8:06 p.m. I'm tired at this time. Anyway, yeah, and like the Sky Islands look a bit weird. Like obviously they look weird. I haven't seen like they're brand new, but like I don't know. Like are monsters gonna spawn on those? Also, why is like the grass yellow? And there seems to be like different like biomes for it. Like I saw like that there was some winter and like there were like some colder parts. So I think that's just like from where the Sky Islands were raised from, which further implies that the Sky Islands actually came up from Hyrule. So I don't know, man. This map's gonna be weird, but I'm really excited for the game. So that's it. That's my analysis of the most recent The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom trailer. I'm very excited for this game. I'm going to try to stay as spoiler free as I can. Like I'm going to like if they release another trailer and I'm gonna have one of my friends watch it like before, tell me if there are any spoilers. If there aren't, I'll watch it. If there are, I'm going to stay away from it. I'm going to stay like away from any socials at all because I know people are gonna be like spoiling it on Twitter or whatever. So I'm gonna try so hard to go until May 12th spoiler free because this game looks so much fun. It's basic. It'll be a religious experience for me and Zelda fans everywhere. So yeah, I'm just really excited for this game. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with the now 4 friends you have because it's been a while since I've said that. But yeah, that's all I have for you. Have a nice day. See ya.